Hello and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters. And the affirmations on the Joy Corner are meant to get down to your deepest level of subconscious to adjust those limiting beliefs or bring them to light in case you don't know what they are and they need a little more work. So the one today is about prosperity. My prosperity is limitless. Ooh, I like that one. I got a little tingle when I said it. My prosperity is limitless. A lot of times we look at money and finances and we go, "Oh man, I don't have enough to pay my bills this month, or I have enough, but it's just barely. Oh, this other bill came up," whatever it may be. So we see our if that happens a lot, that means that you have placed a limit on your prosperity. And it's just something you need to work on. It's knowing how to manage money is a skill, but creating it is something that it's just about a belief. And actually, the skill set could also be a limiting belief if you don't have it, feeling that you don't know how to deal with money, or it's never been important to you, or somebody else handles it for you, or whatever it may be. So you just need to be able to know that it's limitless, that you can have, and prosperity is not just about financial, it's also about love, prosperity in where you live, prosperity in the kind of car you drive, prosperity in relationships. Do you have a relationship that makes you feel richer, that makes you feel abundant? Because not because they give you money, but because of the actual trusting, beautiful relationship maybe you have with them. Do you have an abundance of friends? I mean, if you can have prosperity and friends without having anything to do with money. So prosperity is about many different things. It's just like abundance is about many different things. Prosperity in spiritual living. You can just look at it for days on how you're going to be doing it. So let's see what comes up when we do My Prosperity is Limitless. And we'll do it 3 times like we always do. We'll take a breath, get relaxed, breathe it in, say it, and feel it going through your body. But make sure, like I always say, that it feels like it is happening right this minute. This is your truth right now. My prosperity is limitless. See what comes up, but try and keep it so that this is my truth right this minute. And that will be what you need. Okay, so here we go. Breathe it in. Relax. Move my neck around because I'm a little stiff. All right. Say it together. My prosperity is limitless. Breathe that in. How does it feel? Because this is about present tense. Right this minute, this is my truth. Say it again. My prosperity is limitless. Ooh. And down to your fingers and your toes, through every cell in your being as much as you can. This is your truth. My prosperity is limitless. And that was the 3rd time. Let's breathe it in again, and let's breathe it into our mind and our brain and all the way into our subconscious. My prosperity is limitless. You might have an aha moment or a tingle or oh, yeah, that feels right. Whatever it is, know that after you have the knowledge that this is my truth, on the heels of that could be your subconscious going, oh, wait a minute, it's not true because. And then you'll have a conversation with your subconscious and you go, well, thanks for letting me know. That's what you're holding me back on. Maybe it's a caution. It's just a caution that says, oh, but you need to be careful. And if that's the case, you go, okay, well, thanks. I appreciate that caution. I think we're okay this time. So now that you've told me, let's release it and let's believe that this prosperity is limitless. You say, what? I ran out of checks, so I ran out of money. No. Or the joke, which was the opposite when people had checks. I still have more checks left. How come there's not enough in the bank account? There's so many different ways that we can see prosperity. And prosperity is a beautiful word, just like abundance is. But we take them for granted. They're only about financials. And that's fine if that's what you need. But just see exactly what shows up in your subconscious mind and what kind of triggers that this does for you. Because those triggers and the things that come up are the things that you can work on. or the things you can look at and shake around a little bit and see where they came from and say, is that my dad? Maybe that's my mom's belief. And with money, you'll find a lot of times it's how you grew up, it's your parents, it's your, not so much your siblings, but at least your parents, the first boss you ever had, whatever they said to you might be what got into your head, and that's where that money issue came from. Sometimes it's about past life issues, depending on how big it is in this life. So just know that you can get through this, that you can have limitless prosperity, and you be shocked at how much all of a sudden money would just start showing up. And I did have a 3-day seminar that I called it Rich in Every Day. Every day. Well, that's true too. Rich in Every Way, which is all about rich in different areas of your life. And I even practiced it with my sister, and she had all kinds of things that were small that came in. Just like, oh, I got an extra $100 on my check, which I didn't know I was going to get at work. My child ended up having his insurance instead of, because there was an issue before, it lapsed and now it costs less for the insurance. So, I mean, it was just all sorts of little things that came up that added up to, you don't realize it as it's going along, but all of a sudden the prosperity was there. And she was like, oh, wait, look at all these different things that happened. They add up to a decent amount of money that it was a couple thousand, and that was a lot for some people and nothing for others. But to have it when you didn't have it before, or not to have to spend it because the bills went down, it's all things that happen when you start working on your prosperity mindedness. So, my prosperity is limitless is a fabulous one to work on. Remember, if you want to adjust words and you want to change it to my abundance is limitless, perfect. Just make sure it's a powerful one for you. There's no negative words in there. There's nothing that feels negative to you. So if you want to use the word money, but it has a little too much baggage attached to it, you may not want to use the word money. I've used it before in my affirmations. I just used it, I think 2 months ago or something. So know that you can have whatever you need, but you just need to work on some of those little tweaks that perhaps are things you learned from others or things that you've just come up with for some reason. They've ended up in your subconscious mind. You just need to adjust them a little bit so that then you let, and if you do it a little bit and you see prosperity is squeaking through, you'll go, okay, I need to do some more work on that one because this is really cool. And that's how I always felt whenever all of a sudden the prosperity gates would open, because I would go, wait, I'm having issues. I can't pay my bills. Let's adjust that. And things happened. And it can happen for you too. Until next time, I hope that if you like what you hear, you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell notification. Right now, things are coming out every Sunday. They're either the Joy Corner every other week, and the other week are archive podcasts that are all about connecting to your joy in one way or another, which is really what everything I do is about. Finding a way to make your life more joyful and more that deep, not just happiness, but that deep feeling of joy in your being, that you're who you want to be and where you want to be. And even if there are things that are transient in your life, moving through, or people that you need to adjust and maybe not have in your life anymore, but you know how to do it, all those things, you still feel that joy going, it'll be okay. It'll work through. And that's what I want for you to know, that you can do whatever you need to do. You can be whoever you need to be. You just need to allow yourself to grow and to be that person. Until next time.